How's it going, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, what I'm going to cover is exactly how you can start selling social media marketing services as an agency owner. So this video is useful for people just starting out with social media marketing, just trying to start an agency. This is going to break down exactly step by step the nuances behind selling social media services to other business owners. So this is perfect for somebody who's just starting out with social media marketing. Now, this is also going to touch upon things that if you have an existing agency, if you're already selling social media marketing services, but you're just not happy with the closing rate that you have, you're just not happy with the amount of customers that you're able to get with your current sales skills selling social media marketing services, or maybe you just want to increase your prices, so you want to ensure you're positioning yourself properly on these sales calls to charge higher prices. So we're going to break down maybe where you are going wrong currently with your sales strategy, where you're screwing up and not being able to close those really high ticket deals. Next, again, if you have an agency already and perhaps you are thinking of outsourcing your sales to another member of your team and you want to pass on some information, this is going to cover the, again, step-by-step process that any team member of yours can use to sell social media marketing services. Even if they've got no experience, we're going to cover exactly how to do so. With that being said, if you are new to this channel but perhaps you've not subscribed already, I'd like to invite you to just subscribe. Again, right below this video, click the subscribe button. There will be a bell notification right next to that. Click on that as well to get notified every time I upload a new video on the channel. Again, why do you want to do that? It's because, again, everything I'm covering on this channel is actionable advice for you to start your own online business, for you to start and scale your own advertising agency, as well as how to deliver those services online. We're going to cover every one of those on this channel here, and it's again backed with things I've done myself over the last few years, so it's very tried and tested methods on this channel. Alright, so the first overarching principle that you need to have before you start selling social media marketing services, this is probably the most important thing, because without this, again, no matter what we touch upon in the latter part of the video, or no matter the sales scripts that you have, if you don't have this one thing, you're pretty much going to be fighting a losing battle on sales calls. It's going to be really tough for you to actually sell high ticket deals if you don't have this one thing. So what is this one thing that you need to have to sell social media marketing services? And in fact, to sell anything online, whatever you're selling online, you need to follow these principles anyway. So the thing that you need to have is conviction. Now, on sales calls, if you are talking to a prospect on a call, whether it's on Skype, whether it's an in-person meeting, any sales conversation where one person is trying to sell the value of something to another person, it's basically a transfer of energy, and it's a transfer of trust as well. So you need to sell yourself, and you need to have conviction in what you're selling to be able to transfer that energy to the person on the other side of the video, the other side of the Skype call, the other side of the phone call, or across the desk from you if it's a in-person meeting. You need to transfer that energy that you personally have for the services that you're selling, and if you're able to do that, the person is going to be much more bought in and realize that you can actually deliver on what you're saying you can. If you don't sell yourself first on the fact that social media marketing or Facebook advertising, Facebook paid traffic services are a very valuable thing for businesses, if you don't believe that yourself, you're honestly fighting a losing battle. As I said, it's going to be pretty much a waste of time, because the person on the other end is going to feel that you don't even believe what you're saying. So how much more should they believe what you are saying? So the first thing, as I said, build conviction to sell social media marketing services. Now, many of you are beginners, obviously, so you don't have that conviction. You might be saying, okay, yes, I understand I should have conviction, but it's just not something that I have. So the question is, how do you build conviction in a very efficient manner, a very quick manner? There's three things that you need to do to really build up conviction to sell social media marketing services. So again, this is something you do before you get on any sales calls, before you even start to maybe pitch any clients or do any outreach. Try and get conviction for yourself with social media marketing. So how do you do that? A three-step process. The first thing that you want to do is, again, you probably don't have any results with social media. You don't have any results with Facebook advertising if you're a beginner. And again, maybe you've advertised already, but you don't have results that you can really showcase. So what you want to do is you want to look at other businesses that have case studies and have got results in a specific niche with Facebook advertising. So for example, if you're going to have a meeting with a dentist, or you're thinking about providing for the dentist niche or a real estate niche, whatever niche you're deciding that you want to sell social media marketing or advertising services to, you want to find case studies first of all of people who have used this successfully. Or again, come on channels like this and see examples of how exactly we've got results in a specific niche. So for myself, I've touched upon a lot on this channel up to this date how we got results for e-commerce businesses. So again, if you're going to sell to e-commerce businesses, you want to watch videos that we have on this channel of the results that we've got for e-commerce businesses using social media, using Facebook paid traffic. And then by doing that, what you're going to see is, more importantly, not just the process that we take to deliver results, but you're going to see that it is possible to get results for that niche. And you're going to be completely sold that, okay, it is possible to get results for that niche. Now, once you understand that it is possible, you are really able to get results for that niche. You're really able to grow businesses in that niche, or people are able to do it, and you saw to yourself that this is a valuable thing, then you can move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is investing in a course from people who have got those results with social media marketing. Invest in material with people who are top of the field with social media marketing and on that delivering results for that niche, and you know they've got results. And again, maybe some of you don't have money to invest in a course. That is perfectly fine. You don't need to always invest in something right off the bat. You can also just consume some free information on, again, channels like this. Consume free information in terms of how exactly you deliver results for with Facebook or with social media. So once you understand that structure, again, that's going to give you even more confidence that, one, you understand that, okay, it is possible to deliver results with social media. You've sold yourself on that. Number 2, you understand the process, or at least you have a loose idea of the process. It's not going to be possible to become an expert in Facebook ads in a week or 2. Again, people that promise that, it's just not possible. You can't be an expert. This is a skill set you need to build. But again, if you understand the overarching principles on how to deliver results and get results, at least that gives you confidence. You can relax selling to somebody because you know a bit of an understanding of how to do it. And rest assured, trust me, if you are pitching dentists, real estate agents, 90% of the business owners you talk about are far less knowledgeable than even you as a beginner that have just started to get into it. They're far less knowledgeable than you in terms of how to get results on social media. So don't worry, even if you don't know a lot. The little that you do know is going to be miles ahead of what many business owners know. And again, you're going to be able to showcase that on a call with them. The third step that you want to do to build conviction is you want to also educate yourself on how to hire contractors on, for example, job boards like Upwork, other freelancing websites, or even on Facebook groups. You just want to educate yourself on how exactly you can hire contractors to deliver Facebook advertising or social media management. The benefits of this is, one, you now understand how to you understand that Facebook ads is a viable and valuable service. 2, you also have a loose idea of how to deliver results. Now, number 3, if you understand how to hire contractors, what this means is it gives you confidence that even if you are not fully confident in your ability to deliver results, once you understand how to properly hire team members and hire people who are Facebook ads experts, again, it's very easy to do this. You just need to have the right description pretty much, and you just need to simply put this on job boards. You need to understand the right criteria to look for in terms of somebody who's actually got results with Facebook advertising. And once you do that, you can hire a team member, even if, again, you are not fully confident of your ability to deliver results. If you do get a client, you know, rest assured, you still can get a contractor to deliver those results. So with those 3 things, you're going to build conviction with yourself, and it's going to be far easier to sell people with Facebook on Facebook advertising as a service. So that is step 1, getting conviction for yourself before you sell. And again, we've told you the 3-step process in order to build conviction. Once you build conviction and you sold yourself that Facebook ads is valuable as a service, now you can move on to the next step in order to sell somebody social media marketing. So in selling anything, and in particular social media marketing or high ticket services like this, you just want to be able to ask the right questions on a call or with a prospect in order to sell them on social media marketing. If you ask the right questions, it's going to become a no-brainer for that person on the other end to buy into your Facebook ads service, your social media marketing services. It's going to be a no-brainer once you ask the right questions. And in fact, they might even end up selling themselves just based on those questions that you've asked. So what are these questions that you need to ask prospects on a call? Firstly, the benefits of these questions is by asking these right questions, one, you're going to uncover a need that the prospect has. Maybe the prospect doesn't realize they have a need for your services, but when you ask the right questions, you're going to uncover the fact that they have got a need for your service, or at least a desire for the results that you can bring. And then number two, you're also going to see the end goal that they want to get to so that you can bridge the gap between that. So the first question that you want to ask when on a call or speaking to a prospect about Facebook advertising is you want to ask, what is your current marketing strategy? Now, this question is extremely important, so maybe just write it down. What is your current marketing strategy? The power of this question is for many business owners, when you ask them that question, they actually don't know. They don't have a strategy in place. You might ask somebody, what is your current social media marketing strategy? And they'll be like, I don't have a marketing strategy. And when they answer like that, when they answer that they don't have a social media marketing strategy or they don't have a marketing strategy, they're going to suddenly think, wait, do I actually need a marketing strategy? I must need a marketing strategy, don't I? So they start to sort of question the fact that they don't have a marketing strategy. And there's where, again, once you've asked that question and they've answered in that way, or even if they do say they have a marketing strategy, most of the time they won't be completely content, or they will realize that they could work on the strategy that they have. So by asking that question, you get them to uncover the fact that, yeah, there might be something that they're missing out on that they're not doing. And if you don't completely understand how this works, picture this in your case. For example, many of you watching this are young. You definitely don't need life insurance. For example, I don't believe I need life insurance. I hopefully, touch wood, I'm here for a long time. But if somebody came up to you and asked you, hey, tell me, what's your current life insurance plan? And if they ask you that, you might suddenly wonder, wait, maybe I do need a life insurance plan. But they're asking me this, so maybe I do need this. So you're going to start questioning yourself when somebody asks you a question like that. And the same thing is going to happen when you ask a prospect, what is your current marketing strategy? They're going to start questioning whether they are missing out on something. And then by doing that, you can then lead into the next two questions. So the next question that you want to ask is, you want to ask the prospect, tell me, are you completely happy with the number of leads and customers you're generating each month? And by asking this, again, most of the time, prospects, businesses are not going to be completely satisfied with the amount of customers they're able to generate. Naturally, many business owners are focusing on actually running their business. They don't focus on the marketing, so they rely on what I like to call hope marketing, which is pretty much just coming in and praying on their knees that they get people to come into their business, and they're just hoping people stumble upon their business by luck, because they don't actually know how to market it. So most business owners, when you ask, are you completely satisfied with the number of customers and leads you're generating each month, they're going to explicitly tell you, no, they're not. And this is what you want to get them to do. You want to get them to explicitly, now that you've got them questioning whether or not they actually need to be having some strategy in place, by asking them this follow-up question, what you're going to do is get them to explicitly state that no, they aren't satisfied with the current level that they're at, because once they explicitly state it, they put it out there that yes, we might need your services, or we might need somebody who can solve this problem for us. And by them explicitly stating it, they're not just stating it to you, they're stating it in their minds as well, that yes, actually we're not fully satisfied with where we're at. So once you've got them to explicitly state that they're not satisfied where they're at, or they could work on the number of leads and customers they're generating, that's going to lead into the third and final question that you want to ask. The third question is, in an ideal world, if we could wave a magic wand, how many leads and customers, or how many more leads and customers would you want to be generating every single month? And this question is pretty much just getting the prospect to envision their ideal scenario in terms of their customer base. What is their ideal scenario? And by you getting them to vocalize this, what that's going to do is, one, you've now uncovered the need. You've got them to explicitly state the fact that they're not happy with their current marketing. And then Number 3, by getting them to now be vocal about where they want to get to, you provided sort of a North Star that you can, if you can bridge that gap and take them from where they're currently at to that North Star, they're going to be completely sold. And it's like, for example, if you are a guy watching this and a girl tells you exactly what she's looking for in a guy, she tells you, she's very vocal about it, she's looking for X, X, and X, she tells you explicitly. Now, if you can be those things for her, it's going to be a no-brainer that she is going to be into you. So it's the same with a client pretty much. Once they're vocal about, or you get them to be vocal about what exactly they're looking for in terms of where they want to get to, now you can bridge that gap. And sales is pretty much just bridging that gap from where somebody is and giving them an offer to bridge that gap between where they are to get the result that they want. So you want to get a prospect. These 3 questions are just getting a prospect to, 1, question whether they need your services, and then getting them to explicitly and be vocal about where they want to get to. So now, with anything that you state with your offer to market their social media, you want to be relaying it back to where they said they want to get to. So for example, if a client says the best scenario for them is to get 50 new leads a month, now you can position yourself as an agency who can get them those 50 leads per month. So once you do all these things, you first sell yourself, get conviction, first of all, so you can transfer that energy to the prospect. Then you ask the right 3 questions. It's going to be very easy to sell people on social media marketing services. Now, in the scenario that maybe this is not enough, sometimes this might not be enough to actually sell somebody. In the very rare case that this doesn't almost make the sale a no-brainer, people might have, or the prospects might have, certain objections or just slight doubts whether you can actually get those results that they want. So the next 2 things, or the final 2 things, if there's any doubt or objections, pretty much how to uncover any objections that prospects might have, is to showcase proof and to come up with a really good offer. So how do you showcase proof? Proof is pretty much just a look at results that yourself, in an ideal world, yourself or your agency have generated for businesses like the prospect that you're speaking to. So for example, myself, when I'm speaking to prospects, obviously I've got results with Facebook advertising. I've got results especially with e-commerce businesses, so it becomes easy for me to showcase proof to that business that I've got really great results. I've got $100,000 revenue, for example, in a 2-month period for e-commerce businesses. So once I can showcase that proof, it becomes a no-brainer for them if they want to get similar results, because they've seen that I've done this before and I've got results for businesses just like them with those results. Now, of course, if you are newer to Facebook advertising, newer to marketing, perhaps you don't have those results. So what do? What you can do is similar to how I spoke about earlier on in the video. What you can do is take results or case studies from other businesses that have got those results. Again, don't try and pass them off as your own. There's no need to do that. But what you can do is showcase that business owner that you're speaking to that these are exactly how you can get results in that niche, and showcase that this is proof that this works for the niche. Because as a business owner, maybe you don't know that this Facebook thing or social media thing can work, so you want a bit of proof that this can work. The best case scenario is, again, proof that you yourself have delivered, or results that your agency has delivered. But in the case that you don't have this, you want to showcase proof from other people. Don't pass it off as your own. There's no need to do that, but showcase just to that business owner that this works for the niche. That is proof, and that's going to bypass a lot of objections. Once people are almost guaranteed that you've done this before, you've got results, or again, this definitely works in that niche, and you understand how to do this, there's going to be little to no objections, as long as the person has money to pay your service fee. So the next thing to get rid of any objections is, after you've given proof, you've again asked those right questions on the call, and you have conviction yourself, the next thing you want to do is just have a great offer that you can give to the prospect. And a great offer is pretty much just a deal that you're able to give that makes them feel that they're really getting a great thing here. So for example, if you're talking to a prospect on a call, something that you might say, which will be a great offer, is you could say, you know what, Mr. Prospect, I know nothing sells like proof, so what I want to do is give you, what we can do is, because we're 100% certain you're going to be blown away by the results that we can get you, or we will get you, and blown away by those 50 extra leads that we get you in a month that you said would be unbelievable for your business. I know you're going to be blown away by the results we get you. So what I would like to offer is, because I know nothing sells like proof, and once you see those results we get you, it's going to be a no-brainer for you to want to pay our full service fee. So what we can do is, I'm happy to lose out and charge you or allow you to invest 20% less. So you'll be paying 20% less for the first month. I'd like to offer you that just so you can see that nothing sells to you like proof, and you can see the results we actually deliver. So does that sound like something you'd like to invest in, Mr. Prospect, to get your 50 extra leads a month? And most of the time, they're going to be completely sold just from that. So to sum up, what you want to do to be able to sell social media marketing services, you want to first sell yourself and get conviction, or as much conviction as you can have. Number two, you want to make sure you ask the right questions, and we broke down the 3 main questions that you want to ask on a call. Then, if there's still any objections, you want to showcase proof that this works, and you want to give a good offer to the prospect in order for them to feel they're getting something really special. So that is how to sell social media marketing services. Now, with that being said, hopefully you got a lot of value from this video already. If you do feel that you can benefit from a much more structured approach in terms of how to grow and scale a social media marketing agency or a Facebook ads agency, or just you want to get a full breakdown personalized on how you can get results online, I'd like to invite you to get on a free consultation call with myself or a member of my team. And on this free consultation call, what we're going to do is break down your current situation online, see where exactly you're at. We're going to see exactly where you want to get to. We'll ask you a series of questions to see exactly where you want to get to. And then we're going to see if we can give you a battle plan, a step-by-step battle plan that you can utilize to, again, get those results online. And obviously, by watching this video, you understand that obviously this is part of a sales process that I do myself. This sales process is to see people who qualify for my new mentorship program, where we take people from no results online to generating results online and having a 6-figure business. So again, this is to see people who qualify for my mentorship program. But regardless, even if you choose not to get into the mentorship program, or you are indeed not a fit for the mentorship program, the very least you're going to get a battle plan specific for you on this consultation call. So if this sounds like something that you would like to take advantage of, and I'd recommend that you do, if this sounds like something you like to take advantage of, I'd like to invite you to just click the link below this video. It's going to be the first link there. Once you click on it, it's going to pull up a page. On that page is going to give you an opportunity to fill in a short application form, and then choose a time that you'd like to speak with myself or a member of my team. In the time that you've chosen, we're going to give you a call. Again, no matter where in the world you are, we'll give you that call free of charge. And then on that call, we're going to speak to you, see your current situation, and get a battle tester plan for you to start getting results online. So again, no worries if at the end of the call you choose not to join the mentorship program or take advantage of that. You'll still get tons of value. So once again, hope you enjoyed this video anyway. I appreciate every single one of you that watch videos on here. Again, hope you got value most importantly, and I'll see you on the next videos. Take care.